This is the Jasion RetroVolt YR20 electric bike, and it nails that retro moped look in a way that gets constant double takes. The long bench seat, the chunky 20x4 fat tires, the squared-off headlight with turn signals, and the black carbon steel frame all come together like a cafe racer that discovered electricity. From my experience over 6 months, it feels solid in the hand and on the road. That sturdiness also means it's not light, so I treat it like a small electric moto rather than something I'd throw on a shoulder. Out of the box, setup was quick. It came mostly pre-assembled, and I only had to put on the bars and pedals, then go around the bike with a few tools to make it feel mine. I did a little brake adjustment and checked the derailleur indexing. Nothing unusual for a bike with real components and real speed. In my opinion, Jasion did the right thing by shipping a bike that's ready to ride, but still benefits from a careful tune. Key features that define how it rides are the 1000-watt brushless rear hub motor that peaks at 2000 watts, the 48-volt 20Ah removable battery, dual suspension, hydraulic disc brakes, and the full lighting setup with working turn signals. There's also a simple LCD display that's easy to read in daylight, and a 7-speed drivetrain for when you want to pedal. The PASS system, pedal assist, gives you several levels of electric help, and there's a thumb throttle when you just want to twist and go. There's even basic cruise control that holds your speed after you maintain the throttle for a few seconds. Tapping the brake cancels it. On flat ground, this thing moves. I consistently see speeds right around the advertised 32 mph when using higher assist levels or the throttle. If you're new to e-bikes, that's fast. The controller delivers power smoothly, so you don't get a jerky surge, just a firm, confident pull. On hills, it climbs like it means it. From my experience, grades that make typical commuter e-bikes slow to a grind are shrugged off by the YR20, even when I don't mash the pedals. Pass levels are straightforward. Low PIS caps speed and sips power. High PIS lets the motor stretch its legs. It's easy to find a sweet spot where you're cruising comfortably without burning the battery too fast. Comfort is a huge part of why I kept choosing this bike for errands and weekend rides. The front fork and rear shock take the sting out of rough pavement, brick alleys, gravel, and hard-packed dirt. The fat tires contribute a lot here. They add grip and soften chatter. The frame carries the battery low, so the bike feels planted when I lean into turns, and it doesn't get that top-heavy wobble I've felt on some other e-bikes. The seat is long and roomy for sliding around, and short rides with a passenger are doable if you're careful and riding in areas where that's allowed. Pedaling ergonomics are where the YR20 shows its moped DNA. If you're looking to spin like a road cyclist, this geometry won't make you happy. The seat height just isn't designed for extended athletic pedaling, especially if you're tall. I'm comfortable cruising and adding a light pedal to help the motor, but I don't reach for this bike when I want to work out. In my opinion, that's a fair trade for what it does best. Throttle-friendly riding with comfort and confidence. Braking and visibility feel dialed for the speed. The hydraulic discs bite cleanly and predictably with enough power to scrub speed in a hurry without drama. The lighting is what I want on a bike that can run this fast. A bright headlight, a clear brake light, and turn signals that drivers actually notice. At night or in bad weather, I feel seen, and that matters. Range has been solid. With the 48-volt 20Ah battery, I can hit 50-ish miles in mixed riding. Some throttle, some pass, rolling terrain. If I keep speeds lower and help more with pedaling, I can stretch it. If I go hard and fast, I plan for less, because speed eats battery. One note for folks new to e-bikes. The final chunk of the battery bar drops quicker than the first. That's normal on a lot of systems, and it's true here too. I plan my longer rides, so I'm not counting on the last bars to get me home. Charging with the included 3A charger takes me somewhere in the 5 to 7 hour window from low to full. The removable pack is convenient for apartment life. After half a year, durability has been encouraging. The frame is as tight as day one. I've retensioned a few bolts, readjusted the brakes once, and kept an eye on spoke tension because fat tires and high torque can stress wheels. The drivetrain is straightforward to maintain, and the tires have held up better than I expected on mixed surfaces. I've had zero electrical gremlins. The display boots quickly, the lights work every time, and the motor controller pairing remains quiet and smooth. It's perfect for someone who wants an electric ride that feels more like a light moto than a bicycle. If you value quick acceleration, steady 25 to 32 mph cruising, a plush ride and strong brakes, this makes a lot of sense. It's also great if you don't want to spend weekends tinkering with complicated tech or an app. Everything you need is on the bars: speed, assist level, lights, and a horn-style control for turn signals. There are trade-offs. It's hefty to carry upstairs or hoist onto a hitch rack, so I store it at ground level. The riding position is built for cruising, not for efficient long pedaling. There's no companion app or GPS. That won't matter to some riders. But if you want phone integration, you won't find it here. And like I mentioned, the battery indicator feels optimistic at the top and pessimistic near the end. So I learned to judge range by miles ridden and how hard I've been riding. From my experience, unlocking top speed and tweaking settings is easy through the display, but I always remind friends to check local rules and ride responsibly. A helmet is non-negotiable at these speeds, and bright clothing plus a mirror makes suburban traffic less stressful. I'd recommend this for riders who want a retro-styled electric moped vibe with real backbone. Commuters who like the throttle for gaps in traffic, weekend explorers who float across mixed terrain, and anyone who wants comfort without the harsh feel that some stiff e-bikes have. If your plan is to pedal long distances under your own power, a traditional e-bike with a higher seat and a lighter frame will suit you better. If your plan is to smile every time you roll on the throttle and glide over rough patches like they aren't there, the YR20 fits that brief. In my opinion, the value is strong because you're getting a serious motor, a large battery, dual suspension, hydraulic brakes, and full lighting in a package that looks like nothing else at the bike rack. It's not trying to be an all-rounder. It's comfortable owning its niche, and it delivers consistently in that lane. In conclusion, after 6 months of real riding, the Jasion RetroVolt YR20 electric bike has earned its spot as my go-to for fast, cushy city runs and fun mixed surface loops. It's quick, stable, and stylish, with enough range to cover a full day of errands or a long afternoon ride. If that blend of speed, comfort, and style sounds like your thing, it's an easy yes from me. Check the comments of this video for a link to see the current pricing of the Jasion RetroVolt YR20 electric bike.